Picture this: a land of stunning landscapes, innovative tech startups, and a robust welfare state. This is Sweden, a country that boasts one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. Nestled in the heart of Scandinavia, it's admired globally for its blend of natural splendor and modernity. Sweden's economy, powered by its innovative tech industry and extensive welfare state, stands as a testament to its prosperity. It's a nation where wealth isn't just about the accumulation of riches, but the well-being of its people. Yet, beneath this prosperous facade, Sweden is grappling with economic woes that are threatening to shake the very core of its economy. Sweden's housing market, once a pillar of strength, is now a source of concern. The market has been characterized by undersupply and propped up by low interest rates and generous tax benefits. This potent mix has whipped up a housing bubble, with prices ascending the lofty heights of unsustainable territory. As in all markets, what goes up must come down. And now, the Swedish housing market is facing the gravity of reality. The catalyst: rising interest rates. For years, households reveled in the luxury of low interest rates, snapping up properties and amassing substantial mortgages. Now, as interest rates rise, these households find themselves in a precarious position. Their spending power, once buoyed by low interest rates, is rapidly diminishing. The impact of this shift is not confined to the household. It's a domino effect, rippling through the economy. As households tighten their belts, consumption falls, and the economy feels the pinch. But it doesn't stop there. The house builders, who once reveled in the housing boom, are now feeling the chill of the downturn. The rising costs of borrowing are forcing them to slam the brakes on investments. New projects are shelved, investments are canceled, and the supply problem is exacerbated. And so, the once vibrant Swedish housing market finds itself in a state of crisis. A market that was once undersupplied is now oversupplied, teetering on the edge of a precipice. The fallout: a drop in house prices, the likes of which Sweden has not seen for decades. From their peak in spring 2022, house prices have fallen by an astounding 15%, with some regions experiencing a decline of up to 40%. As house prices tumble, Sweden finds itself on the brink of a recession. This nation, known for its robust economy and stunning landscapes, now finds itself grappling with a housing market crisis that threatens to plunge it into economic turmoil. The ripples of the housing market crisis are being felt throughout Sweden's economy, with house prices dropping by around 15% since their peak in spring 2022. The country is expected to be the only EU economy in recession this year. As interest rates rise, households with large mortgages are cutting back on spending. It's a ripple effect that's having a profound impact on the economy. The less people spend, the slower the economy grows. So you see, it's not just homeowners feeling the pinch. Everyone from local businesses to multinational corporations operating in Sweden is being affected. Moreover, the drop in house prices is also leading to a reduction in investment. House builders, who once saw the housing market as a goldmine, are now canceling investments left, right, and center. It's a double whammy for the economy. On one hand, consumer spending is down, and on the other, investment is shrinking. These two factors combined are pushing Sweden into a recession. But let's not forget about the high levels of debt, particularly mortgage debt, that Swedish households are grappling with. The majority of households have floating rate mortgages, which make them highly sensitive to interest rate increases. As interest rates rise, so do mortgage payments, leaving less money for households to spend on other goods and services. This is exacerbating the slowdown in consumer spending and further deepening the recession. The European Commission predicts that Sweden's GDP will contract by around 1% this year. Other economists are even more pessimistic, expecting a contraction of around 2%. But here's the kicker. This downturn is not just a blip, but a symptom of a deeper structural issue that needs addressing. For decades, Sweden's housing market has been plagued by problems such as undersupply and overly generous tax benefits. Political opposition and reluctance to make necessary changes have only added fuel to the fire. Until these structural issues are addressed, Sweden's economy will remain vulnerable to housing market imbalances. This downturn is not just a blip, but a symptom of a deeper structural issue that needs addressing. Sweden's economic downturn serves as a stark reminder of the importance of maintaining a balanced and sustainable economy. The current circumstances unequivocally point towards the indispensable need for reform, especially within the housing market and broader economic policies. The situation is indeed a complex one. The housing market, which has been characterized by undersupply and propped up by low interest rates and generous tax benefits, is now posing risks to the wider economy. This predicament is not one that can be resolved overnight. It necessitates a comprehensive examination of the policies that have led to the current state of affairs. One of the key areas that need urgent attention is the lending practices. In recent years, financial regulators have implemented stricter lending practices. However, these measures are only a small part of the solution. The high levels of debt, particularly mortgage debt, and the majority of households with floating-rate mortgages make Sweden's households highly sensitive to interest rate increases. Thus, the need for more prudent and responsible lending cannot be overstated. Alongside this, addressing the structural issues in the housing market is of paramount importance. These problems have persisted for decades, but political opposition and reluctance to make necessary changes have hindered solutions. The undersupply of housing and the subsequent overinflation of property prices are issues that need to be tackled head-on. The consequences of not addressing these issues are far-reaching. As interest rates rise, households with large mortgages are cutting back on spending, and house builders are canceling investments. This, in turn, is pushing Sweden into a recession, potentially making it the only EU economy in recession this year. However, despite the challenges, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The current economic downturn can serve as a catalyst for change, prompting policymakers to take the necessary actions to rectify these long-standing issues. As Sweden grapples with this economic downturn, the country's future will depend on its ability to adapt and address these fundamental issues. With the right measures in place, Sweden has the potential to bounce back stronger, with a more balanced and sustainable economy that is resilient in the face of future challenges. To recap, Sweden's economy took a hit due to a housing market crisis, underlining the need for a balanced economy and well-thought-out policies. The silver lining here is that this downturn presents a unique opportunity. It's a chance for Sweden to reform its economic policies and housing market, thereby turning a crisis into a catalyst for change. It's crucial that we learn from Sweden's situation and implement sustainable policies. Remember, every crisis is an opportunity for growth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos like these. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep growing. Goodbye for now.